All right. Good morning, everyone. This is Simona Khan again, and just to show you one of the. This is today's trade, Monday, 20. What now? 20th. Yeah. Just to show you one of the wonders of the DP tool. Okay. I had about how much did I had $17. Was it 17? Let me see. I think I deposited. Okay, yeah. I had roughly about $17 in this account this morning, and I was waiting for my asset V25. I was waiting for the signal to drop on the DP tool. It never did on up until a while ago, where we got the signal. As at the time we got the signal, my account had already dropped to $5, which is what you're seeing here, $5.65. Okay, this is aside other accounts under management. Of course, this is my personal account, one which I used to play around with. Once I have some more $10, $20, I just drop it here and just play around with it. Okay, for a quick flip, and then for our standard practices and trading goes on fixed on our account on management and for all our copy trading accounts. All right, there are people who are copying my trades. This very trade I'm taking now, there are people who are copying it as well. Okay, so I just hopped on my DP tool, and then I discovered that it had given us our entry signal. I discovered that, and as soon as I saw the entry signal, I quickly hopped into my MT5 and pulled the trigger. Now the beautiful thing about DP tool is that when it gives you your entry signal, you don't need to think twice. There is no thinking twice. There is no blinking. You don't need to bat an eyelid. You don't need to think it through. You don't need to think it twice. You just hit the ground running. You just click on the buy button in the case of a buy signal, and then you click on the sell button in the case of a sell signal. As simple as that, as straightforward as that. Once you get the DP2 signal, enter the trade with your full chest. Let me walk you through behind the scene of this trade. Usually, using DP tool, the first thing you want to do is to go to your H4 and check what is the trend currently doing on H4. Without being told, even if you're a one-day-old forex trader, once you zoom in, you discover that this is a sell trend. Okay, without being told, this is the sell trend. And if you now zoom into smaller time frames, you will discover that this move you are seeing here has been giving sell structure on the smaller time frames. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. That is what it has been doing on the smaller time frames. All right, so once you see that your H4 has given you is in a sell trend, like in this case, and you see that it has given you a sell signal. What do we call a sell signal? When these two lines appear, once the red line is above the blue line, that is a sell signal on your H4 or on any time frame at all that you're using. Once the red line is above the blue line, that is the sell signal. If the reverse is the case, the red line is below the blue line, that is the buy signal. But then you must be using this in consonance with the trend. You must use it in sync. It must synchronize with what the higher time frame trend is saying. Do you get? So H4 has given us a sell signal, and then the trend on H4 is a sell trend. The next thing I want to do is to jump to your M30. I like using M30 and M15 a lot. All right, so in fact this trade was spotted from the M15 actually. So I hop onto my M15, and here you see that M15 has given us a sell signal already. The red line above the blue line, it has given us a sell signal already. In fact, I actually took this trade at that peak where you have the red line. I entered much earlier, haven't mastered this tool. I know when the tool is going to give us a sell eventually. I know when it's not going to give us a sell eventually. So I usually have some form of earliest entries. But then that is not to say that you can't use it for your normal low risk confirmation entry and still make profit. No, you can. I do that a whole lot. In fact, for my account on management and my copy trading account, those who are copying my trade, that is what I do there. All right, so once we saw the signal, boom, we pulled the trigger, and that is what you have right here. That is what you have right here from $5. And I'm sure I'm going to take this once, if this trend travels further down, which yes, it's going to travel further down, because right now we have had a 1 hour close below this cloud, below the cloud here. So it's going to travel further down, and I trust that this trade is going to give us some good money. Let's say $200-300 before we call it a day. Just to give you a tip of the iceberg of what we do with the DP tool behind the scenes. All right, if you haven't gotten this tool, this is the right time to get it. It will make your trading journey very easy, very easy, and very much profitable, much more profitable. If you think you have been profitable before now, I guarantee you, by the time you lay your hands on this tool and study it very well, learn how to use it very well the way I taught it, you'll be much more profitable. Yep. Then for those of you who would like to hop on and join our account management program, feel free to inbox me. I'll leave my details after the video. Then those of you who want to copy our trade, you don't have time to trade, or you have time but you're scared, or you just want to copy our trade and make profit with us, feel free as well to reach out to me. Okay, all right, that'll be all for now. I'll keep you posted how this trade eventually goes. Okay, bye.